I'm Anil Kumar, sharing with you a test question on domain and range. The question here is, sketch graph and write domain and range of f of x equals to 5x plus absolute x divided by x. So let me rewrite the question here. We need to sketch the graph of this function f of x equals to 5x plus absolute value of x whole divided by x, right? So that's the function. You can always pause the video, answer the question, and then look into my suggestions. Now to begin with, let us understand what this absolute x function is. You could always write absolute x as a piecewise function, right? So it is equal to x when x is greater than or equal to 0, and it is negative of x when x is less than 0. So that is how you define absolute x. So it is basically a piecewise function, all right? So therefore, we can write our function f of x now as a piecewise function. Do you see that? So the two pieces will be for x greater than or equal to 0 and for x less than 0. So absolute x will be replaced by x if we are working in the domain x greater than or equal to 0. So I'll write all this as 5x plus x divided by x for x greater than or equal to 0, and when x is less than 0, in that case absolute x is minus x. So we write this as 5x minus x divided by x. Now let us simplify this, right? So if you simplify this, what you get is 5x plus x is 6x divided by x is 6 when x is greater than or equal to 0, and this is 4x divided by x, which is 4 when x is less than 0. Do you see that? So that is really the function. So simple as that. Now it is easy. We can actually now sketch the function and write down domain range for this function, right? So basically the function is f of x equals to 6 when x is greater than or equal to 0. So this is filled in, and that is how it is. Horizontal line, and this value here is 6 for us, for y, right? So this is 6. We are plotting f of x or y here, and x on this side, that's a 0. And it is equals to 4 when x is less than 0, right? So let's say this is 4 for us, okay? So 4, we have open circle here, and that is 4. And the value towards the left of x, it is 4. Do you see that? So that is kind of a function, a step function, which is moved to 4 kind of, right? So that is the function, and that's the sketch. From here, we can easily write down the domain and range, right? So what is the domain and range of this function? You can always pause the video, answer the question, and then look into my suggestions. As far as domain is concerned, domain is x belongs to all real numbers, right? So x belongs to real numbers, that's the domain. If you're using interval notation, you could write from minus infinity to plus infinity, okay? And as far as the range is concerned, you can see range is either 4 or 6, right? So it is y equals to 4 or 6. So that is the range for this particular function. So that is how you could easily answer this question. It is a very important question from test point of view. I would like you to review the concepts of absolute x so that you understand this part, and then I hope it will be very simple. You can always share and subscribe to my videos. Feel free to post questions. Thank you and all the best.